What's up? What's up, you guys? It's Thursday. Yeah, it is. September 16th. What's going on with everybody? It's winter. It's really not. I'm being a little obnoxious in my perceptions, but it's getting colder out there. And that is a challenge for me. So I'm looking at traveling south. Buck's waiting. He's waiting on me, guys. He's just chilling. He's like, let's go, lady. All right, you guys, let's see. It's September the 16th, 2021. How's everybody feeling? What's everybody doing? We are just moving and shaking here, moving and shaking. Just trying to make the most of it. Moment by moment. Miracles, magic, love. All right, there's something that is really, this card came out yesterday in the same place. There's something that's coming together. And it's, I don't think you see it. I don't think you see it. And I think it's going to be like something that's going to completely knock your socks off. It's going to be like completely from left field. You're going to be like, what the heck just happened? I did not see that one coming. And it's going to change things. It's going to change your experience. And I think that you've been manifesting this. This is about you really expanding beyond what you've thought is possible. This is like believing in anything being possible and just trusting that this process is moving you in that direction, and you can just trust that this is what's happening. So, wild. Yeah, so you're moving calmly in a direction. The Six of Swords just popped out off the bottom of the deck. So let's see. Fool, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Two of Cups here. Knight of Wands, Hanged Muse, Two of Wands, King of Wands, Hierophant, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands right there? Libra, Energy, Justice, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. What is this Ten of Wands all about? Let's see. Okay, so there's this opportunity for you to really take a risk towards flow. And there's this, your energy right now is all about like being open to anything, just like a new realm of possibility. So there's just like this very beautiful new realm of possibility that's actually, comfortable for you. Like you may have had some trepidation about that, but now there's just this new opportunity for something very new and fresh and a leap of faith right here on the horizon. Okay. And there's this opportunity for you to allow for things to flow and just kind of trust in the process. But there's also this energy of you really diligently working on something to manifest. You really creating a stable, solid, like investment, like real opportunity for you to invest in something. And I think that this is coming together. There's something that's coming together that you don't see. And there is this experience of something coming towards you. And I think it's going to happen. You're going to be like, wait a second, I didn't see that one coming. Because the Hanged Muse, this is like seeing things from a different perspective. I don't think that you necessarily see this from the perspective you have right now. And I think things are going to happen and you're going to be like, what just happened? And there's this experience of you of being like, okay, there's this energy of being really grounded and inspired and action oriented towards something very stable, towards something really in alignment with your values. And I think that you are in this space of really being at peace, but also really kind of feeling like you need to just surrender. And there might be some like mixed trepidation in that. It's like the many faces of the wind. It's like two paths, two options. One is real, one is not. One leads into a future and one will fade away as potential without form. So it's like, this is the doorway. And you might be in this, I think you're going to be presented with something, and it's going to require you to decide to move in a direction of something that's real versus something that is not. So there might be, you're going to have to be able to really be discerning about what is going to bring you to the greatest level of enlightenment, because there's this experience of something being really challenging. There's this responsibility that you've taken on that has been very heavy. And it's like really being able to be nourished by the experience of accepting something. So this is like coming to terms with something so that you can really use it as an opportunity to leverage yourself in the direction that you should be moving in a way that might not be the path that you thought. So this is like thinking on your feet, like really being like, okay, this is like a real pivot. This is like a real, like, what the heck? That was, you might like, there might be something here that you might have thought wasn't in alignment, and there is something that you're awakening to related to some disillusionment. It might look one way. There might be something that you're presented with that might be perceived as this thing, and then, but in reality there's something not that you're awakening to that isn't in alignment with that you've been misaligned with, but you weren't seeing beyond the illusion of something that you had an imaginary idea to. So that's a really interesting energy. So right now I think you're moving in the direction of a very balanced, stable new opportunity that's going to teach you some very valuable things, some really fresh new energy. And I think that it's going to not be how you saw things going. It's going to be how you did not see things. You didn't see it this way. You don't see it at this point, I don't think. It's right in front of you, but it might not be as clear in this moment. So you might still be sort of grappling with, what am I talking about? So let's see. What is still needing to be worked out here? There's like this going back and forth about really being in a space of enlightenment and healing that you might have, let's see, you might be might feel like there's an opportunity of you to really accept the person that, like, really stepping into your power and really being enlightened in that. There might be some like really like, how do I do that? There might be like, how do I really step into this person that I'm really becoming and this thing that I'm really manifesting? Like you're really sort of going back and forth about, there's like this higher vibrational vortex that is calling for you, and you may be confused, a little like uncertain or indecisive about how to actually step into that and receive that of which you are manifesting, because it's new. It's like a whole new fresh experience that might not be what you thought you were actually. It's like when you manifest towards energy. I hear multiple thought leaders say, you don't manifest a specific thing. I want a red car. You might manifest the feeling of what it would have to have that, and then it shows up. But rather than saying, like in relationships, I want to be in this relationship with this person, rather than being that specific, you manifest the feeling of what it would be like to be in the kind of relationship that you are being called to. The feeling of that relationship would evoke what experience, how would you feel if that manifested, and then manifest that energy, because it doesn't matter then if it's in a red car, a blue car, or this person or that person, because it's the energy that you're actually manifesting, not the specific concept in which you think that's how it should go. You have to be willing to be open to the flow of allowing for miracles and magic to bring things together that might not necessarily look like how you in your mind thought it was going to look. Like, I didn't in my mind think that this was going to be my experience 6 months ago, but this is exactly what I manifested. Even in my mind, though, it's not exactly how I thought I saw it going, but it's what I manifested. And I remember having these very specific ideas about how I wanted my life to go 18 months ago. And even though it's not exactly the picture, it's the energy. It's the experience of having opportunities to really get grounded and look at what my new business ventures are going to be, and have some opportunity to get into a quiet space and get my body really healthy. Like, you know, I talk about having had an injury, and I had these major injuries when I was a teenager, and I would say that I did not really have the best opportunity to heal at my most optimal possible way, because a variety of reasons. Okay, there was stress. I had a new physical therapist. There was just a lot of things that I didn't have the best conversations. I didn't know how to advocate for myself with my physicians. There was a lot of things, and for a long time that has troubled my life. And so then there was a point where I was like, I really just want to focus on getting this squared away, cleared up, so that it's no longer in the space. And so that's what I've been able to do. But this is not how I envisioned it happening. But what I really wanted to do was take really good care of my health. And I have been given that opportunity. So did I see it going this way? No, I did not. So this is that energy. Things are working out for you. You're going to get exactly what you want. And it's going to happen in the way that you have manifested in the energy of that of who you're becoming. Does it look like the way you saw it going? Maybe not. And that's what this is all about. It's like being open to manifesting that of which you've wanted, even if it doesn't necessarily look like the way in your mind you saw it unfolding. Be in alignment with the energy, not the specifics, not the specific red car, just the feeling of having the beautiful new car that you wanted. Okay? All right. Or maybe not the specific car. Maybe you get a different kind of red car. This is where I'm going with this. You're going to get what you want, even if it isn't exactly what you thought it was going to be. Okay? So, all that to say, where else are we going here? What are the messages from your higher self? Okay. Wow. Okay. Things are coming together. Things are coming together, and you are being very inspired right now by whatever experience from the past has given you the enlightenment to be the alchemist of your own life and be inspired by that alchemy and that experience of whatever has gotten you to this moment to continue to be on your journey to create what you want. All right? So what is the outcome here? This is really interesting, you guys. Things are coming together. You're really working diligently, collaboratively with yourself, your source, your spirit, your higher self to get anchored into your very heart-centered, grounded, emotional, loving, nurturing, spiritual goddess mother being to really establish some very grounded, celebratory success. Well, wow. Get her done. All right. So, okay. I had a dream last night of a yellow canary, and I just opened the deck to the yellow canary. So, okay, this is all about really being able to be your own person, sing your own song, have your own voice, stand in your own power, live your truth, be the high vibrational vortex being that you have set out to be, and just keep living that truth. Just keep being that. Okay, wow. Okay, so the card that I pulled was Magic and Miracles, Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. Something very magical is happening. And so it's going to be really important for you to be open-minded. Time for the beginner's mind. That was also the Fool card. There's a very beautiful new opportunity here for you to get grounded in some very new experience and trust that Spirit has a plan, because that is what is unfolding. There's the last card I pulled, Awakening. These cards are so connected right now. There's so much synergistic, coherent energy that's coming together to really create the story, to really give this experience some very solid evidence that what is actually unfolding here is what you have created and manifested, even if it isn't exactly the way you saw things going. So continue to get grounded and stay true and believe that this is all working out the way that you have intended it to. Okay? All right. That was your Thursday reading for today. If you like the content, please do like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2021. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I wish you well.